In 1936, a man named Edgar Cayce made a series of predictions that would later leave the world astonished. He spoke of a shift in the Earth's poles, estimated to be between 16 and 20 degrees, and foresaw major historical events, including the beginning and end of two global conflicts, the resolution of a devastating economic crisis, and even the passing of two leaders of a powerful nation. His ability to foresee such monumental occurrences earned him the reputation of being one of the most well-known visionaries in history. Throughout his life, he shared numerous insights about the future, including a significant event that many believe is unfolding as we move closer to 2025. His warnings about what's to come have intrigued many, leading to ongoing discussions about the accuracy of his prophecies. Similarly, when reviewing the forecasts made by another famous seer, Baba Vanga, intriguing patterns continue to emerge. The year 2025 appears to hold unexpected transformations, reshaping global expectations in ways that few could have imagined. The connections between these predictions are remarkable, leaving many wondering if these forecasts truly hint at something greater. Case spoke of a time of immense change, a moment when humanity would seek guidance and clarity. Many have interpreted these words as a reference to a significant turning point in history, one that could reshape beliefs and perceptions. Some believe that the signs of this transformation are already beginning to show, with extraordinary cosmic events serving as potential indicators of what lies ahead. However, throughout history, it has always been cautioned that no one can predict the exact moment of great changes with certainty. There have been numerous discussions about how close the world might be to a profound transformation, but it remains a matter of interpretation. The passage of time has often reshaped expectations, and history has shown that people have long anticipated major shifts, only for them to unfold differently than expected. While ancient texts and spiritual teachings contain messages about significant future events, they also emphasize that the exact timing remains unknown. Rather than focusing solely on when these changes may occur, many believe it is more important to reflect on the present and prepare for what lies ahead in a meaningful way. History is filled with stories of people seeking understanding, searching for deeper truths, and striving to align their lives with values of kindness, wisdom, and purpose. Ultimately, the message remains the same. Focusing on personal growth, helping others, and living with integrity are the best ways to face the uncertainties of the future. Throughout time, people have sought guidance through teachings that emphasize self-improvement, resilience, and inner peace. The idea of transformation is often linked to self-discovery, an internal journey toward wisdom and fulfillment. Many believe that by striving to be better individuals, fostering strong connections with others, and embracing positive values, they can navigate whatever challenges the future may bring. Historical texts often highlight the importance of living a life filled with purpose and understanding. The idea of a greater plan, one that leads individuals toward wisdom and fulfillment, has been explored in various writings. It is suggested that true fulfillment comes not from avoiding challenges, but from facing them with faith, perseverance, and a commitment to personal growth. While no one can be certain of what the future holds, the pursuit of knowledge, kindness, and understanding remains essential. People throughout history have sought to strengthen their spirits, build meaningful relationships, and find peace amidst uncertainty. The lessons passed down over generations emphasize that while challenges may come, there is always an opportunity for growth, renewal, and a deeper connection with the world around us. Ultimately, the search for meaning is a journey that each individual must embark on in their own way. Whether through study, reflection, or acts of kindness, the path forward is shaped by the choices made each day. While the future remains unknown, the pursuit of wisdom and the commitment to positive values will always be a guiding force in navigating the road ahead. As individuals grow in their spiritual journey, they often experience profound personal transformation. Through a deeper connection with higher wisdom, people can become the best versions of themselves, fulfilling the purpose they were meant to achieve. True inner fulfillment and reaching one's highest potential are discovered when walking the path designed for them. Nothing else compares to the profound experience of embracing this journey. Wishing you peace and blessings as you continue forward, regardless of whether you believe in visions of the future or approach such topics with skepticism. Looking ahead, 2025 seems to be a year filled with intrigue and possibilities. At the very least, the predictions and discussions surrounding it provide an interesting topic to follow over the coming years. Will there be notable events that align with these forecasts? Following the solar eclipse that captivated many across different regions, questions continue to arise about what might happen next. How much time remains before significant global shifts occur? Are people prepared for the changes that may come? Only time will reveal the answers. One of Edgar Cayce's lesser-known predictions involves the evolution of a major global power. He envisioned a future where China would not only grow into an economic leader, but also undergo a spiritual transformation. His words have sparked curiosity because, historically, the country has been known for its structured approach to belief systems, often shaped by governmental policies. However, Cayce foresaw a time when spiritual influences would take root within Chinese society, leading to a cultural shift that would unfold over generations. This idea may seem far-fetched given the current landscape, where religious practices are closely observed and sometimes restricted. However, history has shown that civilizations evolve, and unexpected changes can reshape the course of nations. Whether this prediction will ever come to pass remains uncertain, but it does highlight the ever-changing nature of societies and how cultural and ideological shifts can redefine a nation's identity. Another striking prediction attributed to Cayce touches on potential international conflicts and power shifts. He suggested that future disputes could center around key regions, particularly areas near the Persian Gulf. He mentioned locations such as North Africa and the Middle East, pointing to their importance in future global affairs. His insights hinted at the possibility of these areas becoming focal points of international attention due to their strategic significance, resource availability, and political dynamics. The idea of shifting global influence is not new, as history has shown time and again that nations rise and fall in prominence. Cayce suggested that certain countries, including Russia, could play a pivotal role in shaping the future. His vision of evolving global leadership aligns with patterns seen throughout history, where political and economic influences constantly shift, altering the balance of international relations. While the exact details remain speculative, these discussions emphasize the importance of diplomacy, collaboration, and stability in an interconnected world. During his lifetime, Cayce also spoke of dramatic environmental changes. He predicted that the Earth's geographical structure would undergo significant shifts, with some landmasses sinking beneath the ocean while others emerged from the depths. One of his more extraordinary forecasts included the idea that a long-lost civilization, often spoken about in myths, could one day resurface. Whether these events will ever unfold remains unknown, but they continue to fuel conversations about the mysteries of our planet and the forces that shape it. As time moves forward, these ideas remain subjects of debate and interpretation. The world is constantly evolving, and while predictions can offer intriguing perspectives, the future remains unwritten. What lies ahead will ultimately be shaped by human choices, natural changes, and unforeseen circumstances. The only certainty is that history continues to unfold in ways that often surprise us. The term Earth changes was first introduced by Edgar Cayce in the 1930s when he spoke about his belief that the world would soon experience a series of dramatic transformations. According to him, these shifts would impact both the natural environment and human civilization. His predictions included massive earthquakes, the melting of polar ice caps, a shift in the planet's axis, extreme weather patterns, increased solar activity, and other environmental disruptions. Additionally, he believed there would be sweeping changes in societal structures, economies, and global political landscapes. Cayce's ideas were later adopted by certain groups within the New Age movement, often intertwined with other predictions from individuals who claim to have extraordinary foresight. Over time, these beliefs have been linked to various theories, including interpretations of historical cycles and visions of a future marked by harmony and renewal. Some believe that such transformations could lead to an era of heightened spiritual awareness and global peace. According to Cayce, these events were expected to unfold sooner rather than later, possibly as early as 2025. Shifting focus to world affairs, discussions surrounding the relationships between major global powers remain a topic of interest. Some analysts speculate that if certain political figures return to leadership roles, international relations may once again face moments of strain. This perspective has drawn comparisons to forecasts made by Baba Vanga, who reportedly spoke of a major geopolitical event unfolding in 2025. She predicted that tensions could escalate between two nations in mainland Europe, leading to a conflict with ripple effects felt across the world. Additionally, she mentioned the possibility of economic struggles intensifying as global financial systems face mounting pressures. Another one of her reported predictions suggested a potential shift in governance structures worldwide, speculating that by the latter half of the 21st century, certain political ideologies might see a resurgence. Alongside this, she also spoke of an economic downturn expected to impact the global economy in 2025, attributing it to factors such as rising national debts and heightened international tensions. A research paper published by the Hitachi Research Institute in 2022 examined economic trends and noted ongoing uncertainty in financial markets. Experts highlighted concerns about stagnation coupled with rising costs, drawing parallels to past economic downturns. Historical patterns have shown that similar conditions, such as the oil crisis in the late 20th century or the global financial crash in the early 2000s, led to periods of economic slowdown before eventual recovery. Analysts anticipate that by 2025, a similar cycle could play out, with different nations experiencing varying degrees of impact. Several potential risks could influence global stability, including prolonged inflation, continued interest rate increases in major economies, and disparities in wealth distribution. Social concerns, such as the possibility of future health crises and widening economic inequality, also remain under discussion. Politically, shifting alliances and diplomatic tensions between influential nations add another layer of unpredictability to the economic outlook. While these challenges pose concerns, some experts believe that investment in technological advancements and new industries may provide opportunities for recovery and long-term growth. Turning back to environmental predictions, Cayce also spoke of significant geographical changes that could reshape continents. He suggested that land masses would shift, leading to dramatic alterations in climate and terrain. Some of his forecasts reference sudden geological events, including increased volcanic activity. He specifically mentioned Mount Etna in Italy and Mount Pelée in the Caribbean, both of which have a history of eruptions. Etna remains one of the most active volcanoes in the world, while Pelée last experienced a major eruption in the early 20th century. One of Cayce's most striking claims involved Africa, where he suggested that a significant transformation could take place. He described a scenario in which the continent would divide into separate land masses due to the emergence of a vast new waterway. He envisioned the Nile River expanding and the Red Sea widening significantly, potentially altering the landscape in ways that were difficult to imagine. While these predictions remain speculative, discussions about environmental shifts and global events continue to capture public interest. Whether these changes occur as described or take an entirely different course, the world remains in a constant state of evolution, shaped by both natural forces and human decisions. A transformation of immense scale could reshape the world, potentially leading to entire cities being submerged beneath rising waters. According to Cayce, drastic environmental changes might even cause a city as vast and bustling as Cairo to vanish beneath the sea. He also spoke of major geographical shifts across Asia, foreseeing significant alterations in regions such as India, China, Japan, Korea, and the Philippines. He suggested that vast portions of land across the Pacific would be consumed by advancing ocean waters, leaving behind only a scattering of islands. Additionally, he believed that the coastal areas of China and the Korean peninsula could also face encroaching seas. For India, he issued a specific caution, advising people to seek higher ground due to the possibility of widespread land instability. He claimed that elevated regions, such as the Himalayas, could serve as a place of safety. Meanwhile, Cayce also spoke of changes in one of the planet's most extreme environments, Antarctica. He believed that as ice sheets melted, the continent's entire geological structure would undergo a transformation, leading to shifts in climate and unpredictable weather patterns worldwide. Despite its harsh conditions, Antarctica is home to thriving wildlife, including penguins, seals, whales, and seabirds. The frozen landscape provides crucial habitats that shield species from predators and ensure access to food. However, Cayce predicted that this icy expanse would undergo a radical shift, transforming into fertile land suitable for agriculture. This vision suggests a future where the continent no longer remains a frozen wasteland, but instead becomes a habitable region with a vastly different ecosystem. Australia, on the other hand, was believed to face a different fate. Cayce predicted that significant portions of its land would be submerged by water, with flooding covering nearly a quarter of the continent and affecting major cities such as Adelaide. Paradoxically, he also suggested that Australia's vast deserts, such as the Simpson and Gibson regions, would become fertile and productive agricultural lands. Meanwhile, he envisioned New Zealand undergoing a different kind of transformation, possibly expanding and even forming a land connection to Australia. If this were to happen, the region could become a safe haven for those displaced by global changes. In Europe, Cayce's predictions described drastic shifts. He suggested that vast parts of Northern Europe, including countries like Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Denmark, could be swallowed by the sea, leaving behind only scattered islands. The United Kingdom, too, would face major challenges, with rising waters consuming large portions of the landmass. Some areas, such as London and Birmingham, might remain intact, but many other regions would not be as fortunate. Ireland, according to his vision, would largely disappear beneath the ocean, leaving only a few highland peaks above water. For those fascinated by the mysteries of the ocean, Cayce also spoke of a significant expansion of Earth's waterways. He envisioned a newly formed sea emerging from the merging of the Black Sea and the Baltic Sea, cutting off parts of Russia from the rest of Europe and extending deep into Siberia. This transformation, according to him, would position Russia as a dominant agricultural force, supplying grain and food on a large scale. In a separate vision, another well-known figure, Baba Vanga, reportedly predicted an event of concern in 2025, an instance where a nation might conduct advanced tests related to biological research. Such a possibility has raised discussions in light of current global affairs. Throughout history, major global events have often been interpreted as indicators of significant shifts. Some believe that natural disasters, conflicts, and societal upheavals serve as reminders of humanity's place within the broader cycles of history. Discussions about the future often bring up concerns about changes in planetary movement. Vanga was said to have suggested that in 2025, Earth could experience a shift in its path around the Sun. This idea is intriguing, as even small adjustments in Earth's orbit can have profound consequences. Each year, our planet completes its vast journey around the Sun, covering approximately 584 million miles. However, this movement is not a perfect circle, but rather an elliptical path influenced by gravitational forces from other planets. Though Earth's orbit does undergo natural variations over long cycles, even minor shifts could lead to significant effects. If such a change were to occur, it could potentially alter radiation levels, influence global temperatures, and impact weather patterns in ways that scientists have only begun to explore. Some speculate that an unexpected shift could be caused by external factors, such as an asteroid impact, though this remains entirely theoretical. Another fascinating discussion surrounding the future relates to human longevity. Over time, advancements in healthcare and scientific research have significantly extended life expectancy. Cayce believed that future generations would experience even greater improvements, with human lifespans potentially increasing far beyond what is currently expected. He suggested that many of the physical effects of aging could be mitigated, allowing people to maintain their health and vitality for longer periods. While modern medicine has already made remarkable progress, the idea of significantly extended lifespans presents new challenges and opportunities. If people were to live much longer, it would likely reshape societal structures, including retirement systems, healthcare models, and workforce dynamics. Rather than viewing aging as a decline, this vision encourages a perspective where extended life is seen as a period of continued learning, contribution, and personal growth. Baba Vanga reportedly shared a different perspective on human advancements, predicting that by 2025, new technologies would change the way life begins. She suggested that scientific breakthroughs could lead to the controlled selection of various traits in newborns, allowing aspects such as physical characteristics and even personality traits to be influenced before birth. While this remains speculative, discussions about the role of technology in human development continue to raise ethical and philosophical questions. As humanity moves forward, many of these ideas remain open to interpretation. Whether or not these predictions come to pass, one thing is certain: the future is shaped by innovation, adaptation, and the ever-evolving nature of our world. The evolution of technology has already brought about groundbreaking advancements in reproductive science. In modern times, couples can conceive with the help of methods such as in vitro fertilization, IVF, and other assisted reproductive techniques. However, the idea of fully artificial human reproduction raises many ethical and societal questions. Would it be acceptable to create life entirely within a laboratory setting? How would such technology impact the overall genetic diversity of the human population? What unforeseen consequences could arise from such scientific developments? The possibility of artificial reproduction becoming the primary method of conception could lead to an increased reliance on technology to sustain human life. Additionally, concerns have been raised about the implications of controlling and regulating such advancements. Questions about the rights and responsibilities surrounding the creation of life remain a subject of ongoing debate. While research in this field continues to progress, with scientists already successfully developing artificial wombs for animal embryos, the reality of fully engineered human reproduction remains a topic of speculation. Similarly, the development of artificial body parts and prosthetics has seen remarkable progress. Scientists have created brain-controlled prosthetic limbs, and functional artificial organs, such as mechanical hearts, have already been successfully implemented. While the complete replacement of the human body with synthetic components remains far off, the potential for future breakthroughs cannot be ruled out. These advancements suggest that technological evolution will continue to reshape medical science in ways that were once thought impossible. The year 2025 is often described as a significant period of transformation. According to Edgar Cayce, this time could mark a collective turning point in human history, a moment when people would become more deeply aware of their inner selves and their connection to the world around them. This idea aligns with a growing global interest in mindfulness, meditation, and holistic well-being. As scientific and technological advancements have become the dominant focus of modern civilization, many individuals have found themselves seeking deeper meaning and purpose in their lives. Cayce believed that this period would be an opportunity for self-discovery and spiritual growth. He also spoke of an awakening that occurs after life itself comes to an end. He suggested that beyond this world, there exists a realm where souls must come to terms with their own existence. According to him, this place is neither a punishment nor a reward, but rather a reflection of one's own inner state. Some might find themselves surrounded by love and peace, while others may struggle with isolation due to the choices they made in life. The concept suggests that one's experience beyond life is shaped by the energy they carried within them. Cayce described different levels within this spiritual realm, where those who lived with kindness and compassion would remain close to others, while those who embraced selfishness might find themselves in solitude. He emphasized that this was not a form of punishment, but rather a natural process through which souls learn and grow. He believed that transformation was possible even after leaving this world, and that individuals could evolve spiritually through reflection and enlightenment. The idea of spiritual awakening is not limited to life after death. Many believe that a shift in consciousness can occur while still alive, leading to a new way of seeing the world. Often, those who experience such awakenings describe moments of deep clarity, where old beliefs are challenged and a new understanding of life emerges. Some report heightened awareness, increased empathy, and a stronger connection with the natural world. Others find themselves more attuned to the present moment, experiencing a sense of peace and purpose they had never known before. For many, this journey of self-discovery is a gradual process, occurring over time. However, there are also instances where an awakening happens suddenly, triggered by a significant life event or profound realization. The experience varies from person to person, but the underlying theme remains the same: a shift in perception that leads to greater understanding and spiritual awareness. In some belief systems, there is a distinction between awakening and ascension. While awakening refers to a deep transformation of consciousness, ascension is often seen as an evolution beyond the physical world into a higher state of being. Some believe that this ascension represents a shift from a material-focused existence to one of spiritual enlightenment, where individuals gain a new sense of purpose and direction in life. Despite his deep spiritual insights, Cayce never sought wealth from his abilities. Unlike many others in similar fields, he did not charge for his guidance or health readings, instead relying on the generosity of those who believed in his work. Born in Kentucky, he grew up on a small farm alongside his family. From a young age, he claimed to have experiences that others could not explain, including visions and the ability to perceive the energy surrounding living beings. One of his most well-known stories involves a vision of a luminous figure that asked him about his deepest desires. Cayce expressed a wish to help others, and from that moment on, he believed he had the ability to absorb knowledge simply by placing books under his pillow. Over time, he developed a reputation for offering insights on a wide range of topics, from personal well-being to larger global events. Although many of his predictions remain a topic of debate, his influence continues to spark discussion and curiosity about the mysteries of life, the universe, and human potential. Whether one views his insights as prophetic or symbolic, they have left a lasting impression on those who seek to understand the deeper connections between science, spirituality, and the future. One of Edgar Cayce's most well-known predictions came when he was 58 years old. While in a trance, he described a vision of a world engulfed in turmoil, with intense conflicts over power and territory. He foresaw a powerful alliance forming between certain nations, hinting at a major war years before it actually took place. His words seemed to align with events that later unfolded in history, further adding to the intrigue surrounding his predictions. Another significant moment in Cayce's life involved a medical case that defied conventional expectations. A homeopathic doctor named Wesley Ketchum sought his insight regarding what was believed to be appendicitis. Without any formal medical training beyond the 8th grade, Cayce suggested that the real cause of discomfort was a spinal issue rather than an inflamed appendix. His diagnosis proved correct, earning him further recognition. In 1925, he made another prediction, this time about the economy. He advised his clients to safeguard their finances, warning them about a looming economic downturn. 4 years later, the stock market collapsed, triggering a financial crisis that led to widespread job loss and instability. His ability to foresee major events extended beyond his own era, as he also spoke of significant transformations in the 21st century. Among these predictions were dramatic geographical changes, including the disappearance of major cities and shifts in coastlines. As we navigate the present, some of Cayce's warnings about economic instability appear to resonate with current global challenges. He spoke of a financial crisis that could disrupt markets and force a re-evaluation of economic systems. Today, corporate institutions are facing setbacks, job uncertainty is increasing, and the global economy is undergoing significant shifts. Another figure who has drawn considerable attention for her predictions is Baba Vanga. Born in 1911, she faced a life-altering event at the age of 12 when she was swept away by a powerful storm. When she was found, her eyes were covered in dirt and debris, leaving her blind. Despite efforts to restore her vision, doctors were unable to help, and she remained permanently without sight. However, after this event, she developed an unusual ability. She claimed to perceive things that others could not. At first, her visions were small, such as predicting everyday occurrences within her village. She helped people find lost items and forewarned them about health issues. As she grew older, her abilities became more widely recognized, drawing visitors who sought guidance. By the time she was 30, her reputation had spread beyond her local community. People traveled great distances in hopes of receiving insight about their future or the fate of loved ones. One of the notable figures who visited her was a Bulgarian leader, reflecting how influential she had become. In 1942, she married Dimitar Gusharov, a soldier, and moved to a new city where she became even more widely known. After World War II, political figures and officials from various countries sought her advice. Even leaders from powerful nations reportedly turned to her for guidance, intrigued by her predictions. Researchers have attempted to understand her abilities, with some studies even being conducted by government officials. In 1977, a documentary was made about her, documenting the interest she generated. Following her passing, her home was turned into a museum, opening its doors to the public in 2008. Despite being visually impaired, her visions captivated people from all walks of life. She became a symbol of mystery, with many believing her predictions carried an unusual level of accuracy. By the 1980s, she had gained the nickname, the Oracle of the Balkans, due to the number of predictions attributed to her. Even after her passing in 1996, her forecasts continue to be discussed, with some claiming that many of her warnings are coming true. As 2025 unfolds, her words about potential future events have drawn fresh attention. One of the topics that has fueled discussion is her alleged predictions about a well-known political figure. Some believe that she foresaw significant challenges surrounding this individual, including health concerns and unexpected dangers. In recent times, events have reignited interest in these claims, with many analyzing whether her words align with current circumstances. Throughout history, people have often looked to predictions and patterns in an attempt to understand what the future may hold. Vanga's words have been interpreted in various ways, and some believe that her insights align with unfolding events. However, like all predictions, they remain open to interpretation. In addition to political matters, Vanga was also said to have warned about larger global events, including economic uncertainty and social changes. She reportedly spoke about financial instability and shifts in world leadership, sparking ongoing discussions about what the future might bring. Another one of her intriguing statements involved the idea of a mysterious individual who could rise to great power. She compared this to how certain individuals can go from being unknown to globally recognized in a short span of time. While many interpretations exist, the meaning behind such predictions remains a topic of debate. Both Cayce and Vanga left behind predictions that continue to spark curiosity and discussion. Whether one sees them as glimpses into the future or as reflections of historical cycles, their words continue to inspire conversations about the mysteries of time, destiny, and human potential. There is often discussion about figures who rise to prominence, capturing the admiration of the public with their intelligence, communication skills, and ability to navigate political landscapes. Such individuals may appear charismatic, highly persuasive, and seemingly capable of bringing about great change. However, history has shown that public figures can be complex, with their true nature sometimes becoming evident only after a period of time. Some have speculated that throughout history, certain leaders have sought to reshape narratives, bending historical and spiritual teachings to fit their own agendas. In various interpretations of historical and religious texts, there are mentions of individuals who claim to bring a new era of peace and prosperity, but are later revealed to have motives centered on personal ambition. These figures have been described as those who rise with widespread support, only to later display a desire for control. Some narratives suggest that such individuals may even attempt to redefine foundational teachings, presenting themselves as the answer to humanity's struggles while shifting focus toward their own ideologies. There were also discussions about figures in both political and ideological movements that have, throughout history, positioned themselves as transformative leaders. Some ideologies have aimed to replace long-standing beliefs with new systems, striving to reshape societal values and governance structures. These shifts have often been driven by charismatic individuals who have been elevated to near mythical status by their followers. Over time, many have debated whether such figures represent genuine progress or a departure from core ethical principles. In modern times, people have speculated about well-known public figures and their influence on society. Some have questioned whether certain leaders or innovators fit into historical patterns of transformative leadership, while others believe their contributions are rooted in strong personal beliefs. Two individuals often discussed in this context are Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Trump has frequently spoken about his faith and his connection to spiritual values. He has been open about attending religious services, particularly on major holidays and significant occasions. He has expressed the belief that striving to do the right thing is an important aspect of life, and he has participated in religious traditions as part of his personal journey. When asked about his relationship with faith, he described it as a source of confidence and security, highlighting the importance of values such as bravery and courage. He also stated that while America is in need of leadership, he does not see himself as the ultimate answer, but rather acknowledges the historical and cultural significance of spiritual teachings. Throughout his speeches, Trump has emphasized the role that faith has played in shaping the history of his country. He has spoken about how spiritual teachings have influenced the values and principles upon which many societies have been built. He has also expressed appreciation for those who follow religious traditions, recognizing their role in shaping communities and guiding moral perspectives. Elon Musk, widely recognized for his contributions to science and technology, has also addressed questions about faith and philosophy. In an interview, he was asked about his views on spiritual principles. His response highlighted his appreciation for teachings that promote compassion, kindness, and fairness. He specifically referenced well-known ethical principles, such as treating others with respect and practicing forgiveness instead of seeking retaliation. Musk shared that as a child, he was baptized in the Anglican Church and was exposed to spiritual teachings, including well-known parables and moral lessons. He expressed agreement with values that emphasize treating others with kindness, embracing forgiveness, and approaching life with wisdom. His reflections suggest that, while his personal beliefs may differ from traditional interpretations, he acknowledges the importance of ethical teachings in shaping human interactions. Ultimately, discussions surrounding leadership, ideology, and faith remain complex and open to interpretation. Throughout history, figures have emerged who have influenced public perception in profound ways. Whether through political movements, technological advancements, or cultural shifts, the impact of such individuals continues to shape the course of history. As society evolves, these conversations will likely continue, reflecting the ever-changing landscape of human thought and belief. Elon Musk has openly shared his thoughts on faith, expressing both curiosity and skepticism about religious teachings. While he has acknowledged the wisdom found in spiritual traditions, he has also questioned certain narratives from an early age. As a child, he attended Sunday school, where his mother was a teacher, and he remembers asking questions about miracles and extraordinary events. However, he felt that many of his inquiries were left unanswered in a way that made sense to him. One of the stories that particularly puzzled him was the well-known account of feeding a large crowd with only a small amount of food. He found it difficult to accept the idea of something materializing out of nothing, as it conflicted with his scientific understanding of the world. Additionally, he struggled with the concept of certain religious rituals, leading him to explore alternative explanations for existence. Over time, he leaned more toward scientific reasoning rather than theological interpretations. Despite this, Musk has acknowledged the value of moral principles found in religious texts. He has expressed appreciation for teachings about kindness, compassion, and treating others with respect. While he may not actively practice a particular faith, the foundation of ethical lessons from his early years remains part of his worldview. Should he choose to explore faith further in the future, it could serve as a meaningful guide in his personal and professional life. Regarding predictions about the future, Baba Vanga spoke of several potential global changes. She reportedly claimed that by the middle of the 21st century, certain regions would undergo shifts in leadership and political structures might transform. She also foresaw a resolution to food scarcity, suggesting that significant advancements would lead to solutions for hunger within a few decades. Some of her more extraordinary claims involved ideas about time travel, future technological breakthroughs, and major changes to the planet. According to her, humans might eventually make discoveries that redefine our understanding of the universe, possibly even exploring realms beyond Earth. She suggested that the distant future could hold developments that seem impossible by today's standards. Among her environmental predictions was the possibility of extreme weather events, including widespread flooding in specific regions and increased seismic activity. She also mentioned changes in global temperatures, with some areas experiencing intense heat waves that could impact agriculture and ecosystems. Discussions surrounding climate changes continue to evolve, with scientists closely monitoring patterns that could influence the planet's future. Another topic linked to her name is the idea of nations engaging in advanced research that could alter global stability. While such claims remain speculative, they serve as reminders of the ongoing developments in various scientific fields. Conversations about global security and technological advancements remain relevant, as experts seek to ensure responsible innovation. When discussing future events, many references are made to historical texts that emphasize the unpredictability of what is to come. Throughout time, people have tried to determine when significant global changes might occur, yet history has shown that precise predictions remain uncertain. Some believe that certain patterns serve as reminders to remain aware and prepared, but the timing of major shifts is often beyond human understanding. One recurring discussion involves Earth's position in space and whether subtle changes in its orbit could have lasting effects. Scientists know that our planet follows an elliptical path around the Sun, covering millions of miles each year. While natural variations in this orbit occur due to gravitational influences, any drastic changes would be highly unusual. Some have speculated about external factors, such as potential asteroid impacts, but these remain theoretical possibilities rather than confirmed predictions. While many have attempted to foresee the future, one fundamental message remains: some events are beyond human prediction. In various historical and spiritual traditions, it is emphasized that no one can determine the exact timeline of major transformations. Instead, people are encouraged to remain vigilant, focus on positive actions, and embrace the present moment while preparing for the unknown future. Discussions surrounding the future, leadership, technological advancements, and global events will continue to shape conversations for generations. Whether through scientific discovery, historical analysis, or spiritual reflection, humanity will always seek to understand the mysteries of what lies ahead. Many discussions about the future often blend different concepts, sometimes treating distinct events as if they are the same. However, interpretations of historical and religious texts indicate that certain significant events are separate from one another. Some believe that before a time of great global transformation, a major turning point will take place, setting off a chain reaction of events that will reshape the world. There are various perspectives on how such events might unfold, with different interpretations suggesting that they will happen in a particular sequence. Some texts describe a period of great difficulty followed by a moment of resolution, where conflicts are confronted and justice prevails. During this time, it is believed that forces of good and evil will clash, ultimately leading to the triumph of truth and integrity. One of the ideas often discussed is the concept of a renewed world, an era where suffering, hardship, and uncertainty no longer exist. According to this vision, life would be restored to a state of balance, free from the struggles that have long defined human history. In this renewed world, there would be no more pain, loss, or despair, only harmony and fulfillment. Many view such ideas as something to anticipate with hope, while others approach them with curiosity and skepticism. Regardless of one's beliefs, the idea of a future transformation remains an intriguing topic of discussion, sparking debates about how humanity will evolve and what changes the future might bring. Breakthroughs in medicine. Scientific advancements continue to shape the world in ways once thought impossible. One of the most anticipated breakthroughs involves the ongoing search for cures for some of the world's most challenging diseases. Reports suggest that researchers are making progress in developing new treatments, including potential vaccines aimed at tackling conditions that have long remained difficult to cure. Recent announcements have highlighted efforts in medical research, with scientists working on therapies that could change the way diseases are treated. Some leaders in the scientific community have expressed optimism about new developments in immunotherapy and other medical innovations. While there is still a long road ahead, the advancements in modern medicine give hope to those seeking effective treatments for various health conditions. For example, recent research efforts have focused on the development of potential vaccines for certain illnesses, including forms of cancer. Governments and medical institutions in different parts of the world have allocated resources to further study and test these groundbreaking treatments. While specific details about their effectiveness are still under review, the medical field continues to push forward in its quest to improve human health. The future of technology. Baba Vanga reportedly predicted that humanity would witness extraordinary technological progress, including medical advancements that would significantly extend human lifespans. According to some interpretations of her words, developments in organ transplantation and regenerative medicine could allow people to live well beyond the average lifespan of today. She also envisioned a time when artificial light sources would eliminate the need for natural sunlight in some regions, suggesting that human innovation could revolutionize the way societies function. Another prediction attributed to her involves a major breakthrough in computing, particularly in the realm of quantum technology. Such advancements could dramatically reshape industries such as finance, healthcare, and cybersecurity, altering the way data is processed and secured. Technology is evolving at an unprecedented rate, changing the way people live and interact with the world. Innovations such as artificial intelligence, advanced robotics, and digital connectivity are transforming everyday life, presenting both exciting opportunities and new challenges. The rise of smart technology has made it possible for nearly all aspects of life to be interconnected, from communication to commerce. Some have drawn parallels between the rapid growth of knowledge and historical references that suggest that human understanding would exponentially increase over time. It is remarkable to consider that, while knowledge once took centuries to double, it now expands at an astonishing pace, with new discoveries being made daily. The digital age and its implications. The evolution of technology has created an era where information is more accessible than ever before. Innovations such as the internet and mobile devices have made it possible for knowledge to reach people instantly, shaping how individuals learn, communicate, and engage with the world. Some have compared this era to historical advancements, such as the invention of the printing press, which once revolutionized the spread of ideas. As digital technology continues to advance, many wonder how it will shape the future. Some believe that new developments could bring about greater unity and understanding, while others caution that technological power must be used responsibly to ensure it benefits society as a whole. In global discussions, some interpretations of historical texts suggest that a highly organized governing force could emerge, using advanced systems to maintain order and influence societies on a large scale. While such ideas remain speculative, they have fueled conversations about the balance between progress, freedom, and the ethical responsibilities that come with technological power. Regardless of what the future holds, one thing is certain: humanity is entering an era of rapid transformation. Scientific and technological progress is reshaping the world in ways previously unimaginable, and with it comes the need for thoughtful consideration of how these changes will impact individuals and society as a whole. As the world continues its rapid shift toward digital transactions, many have speculated about the implications of a completely cashless society. The transition to electronic payments has made financial exchanges more convenient, but it has also raised concerns about control and accessibility. Some wonder what would happen if financial systems became entirely dependent on digital infrastructure, questioning whether individuals could one day face restrictions based on their choices. While technology itself is not inherently problematic, its widespread adoption could reshape how people interact with financial systems. With advancements in communication, the ability to connect across vast distances has never been easier. Innovations in this field have led to faster, more reliable internet connections and new ways for people to interact, making the world feel smaller than ever before. Predictions suggest that in the coming years, technology will continue to enhance daily life, improving efficiency and convenience. However, alongside these benefits come challenges, such as cybersecurity threats. Recent forecasts indicate a rise in sophisticated cyber attacks targeting essential systems, including power grids and water facilities. These potential disruptions could pose significant risks to global stability, highlighting the need for stronger security measures to protect critical infrastructure. As technology advances, ensuring cybersecurity remains a top priority for governments and industries worldwide. The future of reproductive science. The development of reproductive technology has already allowed couples to conceive through methods such as in vitro fertilization (IVF). However, some predict that advancements could lead to even more controlled methods of human reproduction. The possibility of laboratory-based conception has raised ethical debates about genetic selection and the implications of artificially controlled birth. Some experts believe that if artificial reproduction were to become mainstream, it could impact genetic diversity and lead to increased reliance on technology for human life. Others have raised concerns about regulation and ethical considerations, questioning who would have access to such advancements and how they would be governed. While fully artificial reproduction remains in the early stages of research, experiments have already shown progress in developing artificial wombs for animal embryos. These breakthroughs suggest that continued scientific exploration could one day lead to even more advanced reproductive technologies. Similarly, the field of medical prosthetics has seen remarkable advancements. Scientists have developed brain-controlled prosthetic limbs, and artificial organs such as synthetic hearts are already in use. While the creation of fully artificial bodies remains a distant possibility, ongoing research suggests that future developments could further enhance the quality of life for those in need of medical solutions. Emerging health concerns. Diseases affecting wildlife have historically impacted human populations as well. Concerns about potential viruses affecting bird species have prompted researchers to closely monitor avian health. Some viruses that have emerged in birds in the past have had ecological and economic consequences, affecting food supplies and global trade. The possibility of new strains developing continues to be a focus of research, as scientists work to develop vaccines and preventative measures to protect both animals and humans. Global shifts in leadership and power. Predictions about geopolitical changes often spark discussions about how the balance of power may shift in the coming years. Some analysts believe that emerging nations could rise in influence, while previously dominant countries may see changes in their global standing. These shifts could impact trade agreements, international relations, and economic policies, requiring careful navigation to maintain stability. Some have suggested that new alliances may form, while other nations could experience internal challenges. Such transitions could have an effect on global security, increasing the importance of diplomatic efforts to prevent conflicts. As leadership structures evolve, new policies and approaches could shape the direction of various countries, influencing global priorities such as climate action, economic growth, and social reforms. The evolution of human enhancement. Advancements in medical science and technology have led to discussions about the potential for enhanced human capabilities. Prosthetics and artificial organs have already improved the lives of many, but some wonder whether future developments could lead to the blending of biological and technological components, resulting in a new era of human enhancement. While some view such advancements as a means of improving quality of life, others raise ethical concerns about the implications of modifying the human body. Questions about accessibility, affordability, and the societal divide between those who can afford enhancements and those who cannot remain important topics of debate. The search for extraterrestrial life. The idea of contact with intelligent life beyond Earth has long been a topic of fascination. Throughout history, various cultures have reported unexplained encounters, leading to speculation about the existence of extraterrestrial beings. While no scientific evidence has yet confirmed the presence of intelligent life beyond our planet, research continues. Scientists have discovered thousands of planets orbiting stars outside our solar system. Some of these planets exist in regions that could potentially support life, fueling ongoing research into the possibilities of extraterrestrial existence. Organizations dedicated to searching for signals from space continue to explore the universe, hoping to uncover clues about life beyond Earth. The future of space exploration. There has been ongoing speculation about humanity's efforts to explore other planets for potential future habitation. Some forecasts suggest that in the coming decades, missions to distant planets could become more feasible, with the search for new energy sources and habitable environments driving space exploration. While these ideas remain in the realm of scientific ambition, ongoing research and advancements in space technology continue to push the boundaries of what is possible. As the world moves forward, discussions about technology, health, space exploration, and global stability will continue to shape our understanding of the future. Whether through scientific discoveries, policy changes, or technological breakthroughs, humanity remains on a path of constant evolution, adapting to new challenges and opportunities along the way. As technology rapidly advances, it is reshaping nearly every aspect of human life. From artificial intelligence to automation, the world is entering a phase where digital innovation plays a central role in decision-making, communication, and even daily activities. One of the most significant discussions in this space revolves around artificial intelligence and its growing influence on industries such as healthcare, finance, and security. AI-powered systems are now capable of performing complex tasks that were once limited to human expertise. In medicine, artificial intelligence is being used to diagnose diseases with higher accuracy than ever before, predicting medical conditions and assisting in the creation of personalized treatment plans. In finance, AI-driven algorithms help businesses detect fraud, manage investments, and automate transactions, making financial operations more efficient. However, as these technologies become more integrated into daily life, ethical concerns arise. Many experts question how much control should be given to machines and whether reliance on artificial intelligence could lead to unintended consequences. The automation of jobs is another growing concern, as industries continue to replace human labor with AI-powered systems, leading to shifts in the global workforce, cybersecurity, and the risks of a digital world. With increasing digital connectivity comes the risk of cyber threats. As Baba Vanga's predictions for 2025 suggested, cybersecurity threats may become more severe, with hackers targeting critical infrastructure such as power grids, water treatment plants, and communication networks. These attacks could cause large-scale disruptions, affecting millions of people and challenging national security measures. Governments and organizations worldwide are investing heavily in cybersecurity to counter these threats. Advanced encryption methods, AI-driven threat detection, and global cooperation among cybersecurity experts are some of the strategies being implemented to safeguard essential systems. However, as technology evolves, so do the tactics used by cybercriminals, making it an ongoing battle to protect sensitive data and maintain digital security. Artificial reproduction and the ethics of genetic engineering. Advancements in reproductive technology have also sparked debates about the future of human birth. With the continued development of in vitro fertilization (IVF) and genetic modification techniques, scientists are exploring ways to eliminate hereditary diseases and enhance human traits. Some predict that by 2025, artificial reproduction may become more widely used, with laboratories playing a key role in controlling certain aspects of birth. However, this raises important ethical questions. Should humans have the ability to select specific traits for their offspring, such as intelligence, athletic ability, or even personality? Could genetic modification create an imbalance in society, where only those who can afford these advancements have access to them? Many experts argue that while scientific progress can bring medical benefits, careful regulation is necessary to prevent ethical dilemmas and potential societal divisions. Medical advancements and the fight against disease. One of the most hopeful aspects of technological progress is its impact on medicine. Scientists are working tirelessly to find cures for diseases that have plagued humanity for centuries. Baba Vanga's predictions included the possibility of breakthroughs in treating conditions such as cancer and Alzheimer's disease. In recent years, researchers have made significant progress in developing cancer vaccines and personalized treatments that target tumors more effectively. Immunotherapy, which harnesses the body's immune system to fight cancer, is showing promising results. Additionally, medical advancements in stem cell research and regenerative medicine are offering new hope for those suffering from chronic illnesses. The fight against global health crises remains a top priority, with nations working together to develop vaccines, improve public health measures, and ensure access to medical care for all. As technology continues to evolve, it is likely that humanity will witness major breakthroughs in disease prevention and treatment in the near future. Space exploration and the search for habitable worlds. Beyond Earth, the quest for space exploration continues to capture the imagination of scientists and researchers. The possibility of humans reaching other planets has been a subject of speculation for years, and Baba Vanga's predictions suggested that missions to Venus and Mercury could take place in the coming decades. Recent advancements in space travel technology have brought humanity closer to this reality. Space agencies and private companies are actively working on developing spacecraft capable of carrying humans to Mars and beyond. Plans for lunar bases and extended missions to deep space are already in motion, with the goal of eventually establishing colonies on other planets. One of the main driving factors behind space exploration is the search for new energy sources and habitable environments. With climate change affecting Earth, some believe that finding alternative living spaces could be a crucial step for the survival of future generations. While colonizing another planet is still a long-term goal, continuous research and technological innovation are making it an increasingly plausible possibility. The ethical implications of human enhancements. As science progresses, discussions about the potential for human enhancement through technology continue to emerge. The development of prosthetics, neural implants, and bionic limbs has already improved the lives of many individuals. However, as technology advances, the possibility of enhancing human abilities beyond natural limits raises ethical concerns. Will society accept a future where humans can augment their physical and mental capabilities through technology? Could such advancements create a divide between those who can afford enhancements and those who cannot? These questions highlight the need for responsible innovation and ethical guidelines to ensure that technology is used for the benefit of all humanity rather than creating new societal inequalities. The future of artificial intelligence in decision-making. One of the most debated topics in modern technology is the role of artificial intelligence in decision-making. AI is already being used in areas such as healthcare, law enforcement, and business strategy. Some experts argue that AI can improve efficiency, reduce human error, and offer solutions to complex problems. However, concerns about bias, accountability, and the potential loss of human oversight remain significant. As AI systems become more advanced, there is a growing need for ethical frameworks to regulate their use. Ensuring that AI operates in a fair and transparent manner is crucial to preventing unintended consequences. The question of whether AI should be given decision-making power in critical areas such as law, military strategy, and governance is still a subject of ongoing debate. The possibility of extraterrestrial contact. The search for extraterrestrial life has fascinated humans for centuries. Scientists have been actively exploring the possibility of life beyond Earth, using advanced telescopes and space probes to analyze distant planets. While there is currently no confirmed evidence of extraterrestrial civilizations, ongoing research continues to push the boundaries of what we know about the universe. If contact with intelligent life were ever to occur, it could have profound implications for humanity. It could challenge existing beliefs, redefine our understanding of the cosmos, and open new doors for scientific discovery. However, it also raises important questions about how such an event would be handled and what the consequences might be for human society. The changing landscape of global politics. In addition to technological advancements, the world is also experiencing shifts in political dynamics. Emerging powers are influencing international relations, and new alliances are being formed. As global leadership changes, the policies and strategies of different nations will shape the future of international cooperation and conflict resolution. Issues such as climate change, economic inequality, and social justice are at the forefront of discussions among world leaders. The ability of nations to work together in addressing these challenges will play a key role in shaping the stability of the global community. Conclusion. Embracing the future with awareness. As humanity moves forward, the rapid pace of technological progress, medical breakthroughs, and geopolitical changes will continue to shape the world. While many of these developments offer opportunities for growth and advancement, they also bring challenges that must be carefully navigated. Remaining informed, fostering ethical discussions, and embracing responsible innovation will be crucial in ensuring that technological and societal changes benefit all of humanity. The future remains uncertain, but with careful planning, collaboration, and a commitment to progress, humanity has the potential to build a better and more sustainable world. The future of humanity, embracing change and uncertainty. As we move into an era defined by rapid advancements, shifting geopolitical landscapes, and scientific breakthroughs, one thing remains certain: humanity is at a crossroads. The choices we make today will shape the future for generations to come. Whether through innovations in technology, medical science, space exploration, or political cooperation, the coming years hold both promise and challenges that must be addressed with wisdom and foresight. The role of ethics in a technological world. As artificial intelligence, genetic engineering, and cybernetics become more advanced, ethical concerns will play a crucial role in determining how these technologies are used. Will we allow AI to make life-altering decisions? Will we regulate the development of genetically modified humans? Will technology be used to benefit all of society, or will it create deeper social divides? These are questions that cannot be ignored. Governments, researchers, and global organizations must work together to establish guidelines that ensure technological advancements are used for the greater good. Without proper regulation and ethical considerations, the risk of unintended consequences increases. However, if guided responsibly, these innovations have the potential to enhance human life, improve healthcare, and create new opportunities for future generations. A new era of space exploration. One of the most ambitious goals of the modern age is humanity's expansion beyond Earth. Plans to establish bases on the Moon and Mars are already in motion, with major space agencies and private companies investing in interplanetary exploration. The dream of a multiplanetary civilization is becoming more realistic, but challenges such as sustainable habitats, resource management, and long-term survival in space must still be addressed. If humans successfully colonize another planet, it could mark one of the most significant milestones in history. The ability to exist beyond Earth would not only secure humanity's future in case of planetary crises, but also open the door to unimaginable scientific discoveries. However, with these advancements comes the responsibility of ensuring that space exploration is conducted in an ethical and sustainable manner. The power of human resilience. Despite all the uncertainties surrounding the future, one undeniable trait of humanity is resilience. Throughout history, civilizations have faced disasters, conflicts, and crises, yet they have always found ways to adapt and progress. The challenges of the future, whether they stem from climate change, economic instability, or technological disruptions, will test this resilience once again. The key to navigating these challenges lies in adaptability, education, and unity. By embracing change, investing in knowledge, and working together, humanity can overcome obstacles and build a future that is not only technologically advanced, but also socially and ethically responsible. A call for global cooperation. No single nation or organization can solve the world's most pressing issues alone. The future will require global cooperation in areas such as environmental sustainability, scientific research, and economic stability. Nations must work together to address climate change, reduce inequality, and ensure that technological advancements benefit everyone, not just a privileged few. The coming years will likely see shifts in global power dynamics, with new leaders emerging and international relations evolving. How these changes are handled will determine whether the world moves toward greater unity or deeper division. It is in humanity's best interest to foster diplomacy, collaboration, and mutual respect to ensure a stable and prosperous future. The final thought: a future of possibilities. While predictions about the future often inspire both hope and fear, the truth is that nothing is set in stone. Humanity has the power to shape its own destiny. Scientific discoveries, technological advancements, and geopolitical changes will continue to influence the world, but ultimately, it is human choices that will define the outcome. By focusing on ethical innovation, sustainable development, and global cooperation, we can create a future that is not only advanced but also just and inclusive. The road ahead may be uncertain, but with knowledge, resilience, and unity, humanity has the potential to build a world that is filled with endless possibilities. As we look forward to the future, let us approach it with open minds, critical thinking, and a commitment to progress that benefits all. The story of humanity is still being written, and the next chapter is ours to create.